Hey guys, welcome to SuperRad podcast number 8. I'm Tooth.
I'm Nick.
And today for the music, we got one of my favorite jams on Nintendo. This is the training montage from Punch-Out. So amazing.
Let's just let that ride for a minute.
Just let it ride. Oh, it's so good.
Sorry, I was having a moment there.
Yeah. Easily one of my favorite jams, NES jams. So good.
One of the best NES jams, one of the best NES games.
Probably my favorite NES game.
One of the first occurrences of them changing a video game for political correctness.
Yeah, Mr. Dream. I forgot about that. I thought you were going to talk about the other political incorrectness.
They left all that in.
Yeah, they don't give a shit, apparently. Stereotyping every race.
Yeah.
But, okay, last episode we talked about how we were going to take hulls out. Well, guess what? They're back. Me and Mike tried to shoot a video of it, and it came off really boring, and it just didn't work. So we're just going to institute it back into the podcast. So, yeah. Sorry for that little mishap, but I'm just glad you guys didn't get to see the video. And Nick didn't even see it. It was bad, man. It was just boring, dude.
I know that one was attempted. I never saw it.
Yeah, no, it was just boring. It didn't work. So, yeah, hulls are going to be back in the SRP. So, I'll just go into what I got. Me and Mike went to the thrift store the other day, and for $5 a piece, I got the entire Resident Evil collection for PlayStation 1. So stoked. Resident Evil 2 and 3 are black labels. Resident Evil 1 is Director's Cut Greatest Hits Edition.
And they were all in really, really great shape and with a Dino Crisis demo disc.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 does include the Dino Crisis demo disc. They're all like pretty minty. $5 a piece. I went online and basically they're worth like $60.
Oh, not to interject, but Little Mac's sweatsuit just became pink.
And we got color again. What episode did we talk about that? Was that 3?
That was Castlevania,
yeah.
I think, when we used The Tragic Prince.
Yeah, so
that was SRP 3.
Yeah, okay. In case you guys didn't listen to that, I have a really bootleg TV and like the tubes in the back warm up or whatever, so you don't get color for a while. So we get really happy when we get color.
Especially when it involves this sweatsuit.
Oh, it's so iconic, dude. Oh, I fucking love this game so much. So yeah, that is one of my, that's probably like, that haul, they were all just sitting, that's what, when you go to a thrift store, always look through the CDs, because they will throw in Dreamcast games, PlayStation 1 games, PC games, like I found them in the CD section, just, you know.
3DO.
Yeah, 3DO. Or no, 3DO boxes are bigger, aren't they? No, TurboGrafx 16 have like jewel cases.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Probably don't see too many of those in there, though.
Oh, hell no. Yeah. No, if I did, I'd totally pick them up or whatever. But make sure, just make sure I always tell my brother that, and he always, like, tries to look for, you know, video games, like, elsewhere. Like, you always go there first. That's my tip of the day.
You've lucked out a few times, but you might be shooting yourself in the foot a little bit by letting your secret out, even though it's been out for a couple podcasts now.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, if I see y'all trying to push my spot, man, I'll be looking for you. So I'm not worried about that. I'll be so bummed out though if I go to like Goodwill or whatever and it's just tapped out for a month.
I'm not worried about that. Oh wait, I am worried about that.
Oh wait, I am secretly worried about that. I just don't want to express my concern on the podcast. So my brother picked up F-Zero X. For N64, super underrated game.
Yeah, and there's got some wild stuff in there when you do a full 360 degree like magnetized track.
Yeah, super rad game, super rad, haha. Super awesome game.
Pun completely intended.
Yeah, right. Super awesome game, super underrated. Picked up for $4. If you see it, pick it up. It should be cheap.
It's like a first-party Nintendo game that like not a lot of people like talk about, which is weird.
F-Zero is like the most like underrated one of the most underrated franchises in my opinion.
I remember when Smash Brothers came out, there were people like asking who Captain Falcon was.
Yeah, and you're like, what? Damn it! Well, I mean the same thing with Ness. Like people are like, who the hell are Ness?
Oh yeah.
And I was just like,
whoa.
What? What do you mean you don't know who Ness is?
That's not okay.
Yeah.
Or the Judge, as my one friend who always played as Ness would call him in Smash Brothers.
The Judge?
Called Ness the Judge.
Whoa, that's heavy. And so he picked up F-Zero X for Nintendo 64, loose, not in the box or anything. And he also picked up South Park for N64.
Not Chef's Love Shack.
No, the first-person shooter where you pee on the snowballs and like, it's funny. I mean. It's got some funny clips from the show. I mean,
it's not, from what I remember, it's not as quickly thrown together as you thought it would be. Because, you know, when South Park's on top of the world, and well, I guess it still is, but that's when it was first becoming popular.
Peaking, yeah.
So they didn't super rush to, you know,
just kind of like
get out a license.
Bust it out, yeah. It runs on the Turok engine, so there's like a lot of draw in the distance.
Yeah.
So everything's kind of foggy all the time. I mean, it doesn't hold up graphically at all or anything like that, but...
No, the actual field itself is sort of like... I guess it's supposed to be snow, but it's pretty bleak. And
kind of...
Well, Turok-y, like you said.
Yeah, because Turok's pretty muddy, so...
Seeds of Evil is really muddy.
Yeah,
in my opinion. Everybody thought the graphics were a lot better. That was the second one, but it was still on 64.
Right.
And... I don't know, the graphics, people thought they were good, but I thought they were, like, murkier.
Yeah. I'll have to go back and check it out, because I'm not too familiar with Turok 2. First one, I played the shit out of.
Yeah.
But South Park multiplayer was still fun. It was, like, really goofy weapons, like that, like a...
Yeah, you shoot, like, turkeys and things, I feel like.
And they're like that piss snowball I was talking about, like, plungers and stuff, so...
Yeah.
And
obviously, if you were playing it when you were in 6th grade or whenever, you would have been losing your shit.
Yeah, right. So. Yeah. You're like, oh man, dude, he said like shit in a video game. So I don't know. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, this was pre-guy games, so like stuff like that.
Pre-guy, just like dividing video games pre and post guy game.
Everybody doesn't do that.
Only the hardcore fanatics like you, my friend. So that was a good pickup for Mike.
Guy game retrospective coming up soon, guys.
Yeah, definitely hosted by Nick. I'm not even touching that thing. Not even close. Games we've been playing. I've been playing Kirby's Adventure. Well, I played Kirby's Adventure. I beat it for a Nintendo Entertainment System. Beat it in about 2 days. Amazing game. Totally pick it up if you ever see it out in the wild. It shouldn't be that expensive. I want to say $10.
The Kirby games are just they're the rarest first party ones.
Yeah,
probably. I think
they're so fun.
Oh, they are really fun.
So fun.
Kirby for Nintendo 64. Now that was something that was really fun.
Oh yeah.
It was a Nintendo 64 side scroller, like Yoshi's Story, but way better.
Dude, yeah. I totally forgot that even existed.
Yeah, it was a traditional Kirby, you know, with... As far as being a side-scroller. You don't ever see it anywhere in any secondhand stores.
I'm guessing that's one of the rare Nintendo 64 games,
yeah,
then.
Nintendo 64 side-scrollers were, like, really cool.
Yeah.
Like, there was that in the Mystical Ninja side-scroller that was super fun.
Oh, yeah, the sequel to the Super Nintendo one.
Yeah, it's called Geomon's Great Adventure, I think. And it was a side-scroller, and it's really bizarre, too. It's got a lot of, like, quirky humor in it and stuff.
Nice. I'll definitely have to look for that one. Because I don't remember playing Kirby 64 at all, so... yeah, but I was playing Kirby... Yeah, I beat Kirby's Adventure. Great game. Definitely pick it up. What else have I been playing? A lot of Street Fighter 4 online.
Got back on that kick.
Yeah. I'm not doing too good online. I'm really rusty. I'm getting my ass handed to me, but I'm slowly getting
readjusting.
Yeah, because like I played it for like a long time and got like pretty good at it, and I didn't play it forever, so yeah, I'm trying to get back into it.
Still playing exclusively as Vega?
Yeah. I tried out. Oh, I'm able sometimes, but yeah, no, I'm mostly Vega just because I like the speed and his fierce attacks are
the androgyny.
Yeah, right. His fierce attacks are like really powerful too. His combos are hard as fuck though. That's the only reason I don't like playing as him. But yeah. Oh, Lost Odyssey. How many hours are you into it now?
Oh, in Rogue Galaxy?
Oh, Rogue Galaxy. I don't know. Oh, Lost Odyssey. That's a freaking 360 RPG. I wrote down Lost Odyssey for some reason.
It's okay.
Rogue Galaxy.
I knew what you meant. I haven't gotten that much farther into it. I'm one chapter further, so I think 16 hours in.
Okay.
I'd have to check again, but with it's going to be done in chunks. I just sort of fell off in the past week, but I'll be back on the horse.
Yeah, nice. I think I said Lost Odyssey because that's the game I'm going to go into next. I've had it forever. It's like a 4-disc RPG for the Xbox 360. I've played it for maybe 15 minutes, and not like it was bad or anything.
So that's kind of like the situation I had with Rogue Galaxy all this time, and now I'm enjoying that. So
yeah, I think that's because of that whole thing, that's why I'm gonna pick it up and play it. I've never beat it. Yeah, like I said, I played for like 15 minutes, and for whatever reason, I put it down. And it wasn't because it's a bad game. Like I liked.
It just happened somehow.
Yeah. I guess like I get distracted easily, so I guarantee you that's probably what happened.
What's the storyline?
Well, I didn't really get too much into it, but to my knowledge, it was very typical RPG story. Like, there's a princess and a mercenary, and that's what I got the gist of, basically, so.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, yeah. A lot of people complain about that in RPGs, but you know what, like.
So a little more Tolkien-esque and a little less futuristic RPG, or... You don't know yet.
Yeah, no, I don't really. I honestly don't really know. But I think it's actually kind of a combination of both.
Okay.
There's a little future, like the things that, like the town I was in.
All right.
It's kind of futuristic.
So maybe like FF6 level.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
Fusion of both.
Yeah, perfect. So I'm really excited to jump into that. That's been sitting on the shelf collecting dust forever, so...
That's probably how I should gauge video game history when Final Fantasy switched from more medieval to more sci-fi.
Yeah, 6 to 7.
But instead I do it on the, Anno Domini in the Year of Our Guy game.
Dude, that fucking game. The game got shut down because there's like a 17-year-old in it, like, flashing the camera.
I've never actually played it.
Or it got recalled or whatever.
I've never actually played it, but I just know I would like it a lot.
Sure, I can see tits if I answer these you don't know jack level questions.
Oh, I thought they were all like really, really awesome guy questions. Like you had to know things about
how many brews can you drink before the roofies kick in?
Yeah, like just things like that. Like,
no. I've seen gameplay footage of it. And yeah, it's like you don't know jack with tits. I don't know, it's fucking stupid, but whatever.
Well, the developers are clearly trolls. Maybe they asked just like these really like...
They trolled my ass off then.
Yeah, maybe they were asking questions about like second wave feminism or something.
I know, like there's parts where like...
They were like, I do not think you understand your constituency.
There's like parts in it where like if you get it wrong, you get to see like the chick, but she'll be like hula hooping.
Oh, okay. Like with clothes on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, come on, man. That's probably the game over screen.
Yeah. Like the whole thing just felt like a Slim Jim commercial. So that's I'm talking about the fucking guy game.
That's what you think.
Alright, well, thanks for, I can't even talk. Thanks for listening to part 1 of SuperRad Podcast episode 8. As always, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thanks, guys.